faith is a word, invisible belief. Is believing in something that we cannot see or foresee. And then in a religious way, this is my own experience and my own definition. Yeah. And I'm not trying to create any cult here. All right. But this is, please just be patient with me. At the end of the day, this so-called invisible, unforeseen, haven't happened yet kind of a deal is called faith, right? And it's oftentimes, hey, let's all get real here, okay? Hey, that's devil, I see you. Don't show a clip of the Pope. Wait, what? Why? Everybody in channel, please welcome back Das Devil. Devil! How's your day, brother? Hey, really good to see you, man. I'm glad that you can join us. I'm trying to respond to Alex's chat. Okay, the faith is about. Okay, let's all get this straight out there, right? Why do we lose faith most of the time? It's when people maybe bully us or bully you, Alex, or bully every single one of you. You know, we all have been through different levels of bullying or harassment before, right? And we lose this sense of there's no such thing of humanity. You know, why do I personally feel that having a personal relationship individually with your respective higher power is because I hope you choose the good, yeah, not the evil devil cult thing, okay? Is to have an absolute confidant who understands. I know, hey, don't get me wrong, man. I have my own I have some unanswered questions or prayers left with my own higher power. My relationship with my higher power isn't that great at the moment because I'm personally fucking angry, you know. But to summarize, this faith and this personal friend is between you and the higher power that you believe in. Okay, and then people will always disappoint us. We will always disappoint each other. We will even disappoint ourselves. Right? So it's important to keep that in check and try our best to keep doing the right thing. That's it. Within our means. And yeah, that's it. As long as we reach out to another human being with pure intentions, that's all. That is all. You know what I'm saying? I know I may seem stammering here and there, but those of you who are quite into this faith deal I'm talking about, right? Believe in faith, faith is paramount and all that. In the Christian or Catholic faith Bible, they sum it down in layman terms for us. It's a battle between good and evil. It may sound lame, that's why it's called layman terms, right? But I think it's the only way that can be really sum down to explain to those of us who's really seeking for the truth. I don't know. Unfortunately, there are organizations and people. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not me as well. I'm gonna say sometimes maybe I may have used this. I can't actually remember that I used any sort of faith, right, to like have any sort of like personal gift, and I never do that. That I can guarantee you. I actually don't remember. I don't. Um, but with my recent struggle, especially from this year, um, and from past heartbreaks, right? Love does overcome all. Unfortunately, we have to really learn to love and give wisely and at our terms. And forgive those who try to. I wouldn't say forgive though. I would say, uh, what's that word? Accept the fact that people are pure vultures sometimes, who will be influenced by so-called the evil spirit or evil influences. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, yeah, I absolutely hate any organization or groupies that uses the any sort of religious faith as a weapon to not take accountability for their actions, or to not teach or encourage accountability. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be careful of which sort of church or religious group that you join, if big or small. Okay, I will encourage you guys to please join one that teaches. They will never make you feel guilt tripped. That talks logic in you, in us. That just be smart. Yeah, just be smart about it. Your gut feel is never wrong, and the complication here is this: something can be pure and good, right? But then there will be people twisting it and using it as a weapon for some other bad intentions for their own gain. So please be careful about that. All right, that's all I have to say about uh, faith and religion for today. Okay, 1 second. To give you guys a very good example of manipulation and bad teachings, right? My biological parents' cell group. I wouldn't, I wouldn't say I blame them 100%, because the truth is not that I purposely eavesdrop on them. Never once have I hear them come clean and acknowledge about the bad things that they did to their biological daughter. Yours truly. The hell that they put their daughter through for the last 2 years. So they are also human beings. But can I fully like classify them as a cult? The truth is, right now at this moment, as I hear it, my parents, biological parents, I think to a certain degree and level, they think that it's okay. You know, whatever they did to me or said to me. Because of this HD buyback scheme for more, just a little bit more money every time. They're willing to destroy their daughter, right? Biological daughter, yours truly. Have that a few $100 more from the government. By hurting sorry. I hope it's okay. I'm sharing with you guys right now because, in all honesty, right, if I were to specifically plan and make a video on this, I won't find anywhere, and there will be no way for me to even begin. You know what I'm saying? But over the top of my head, I would definitely talk about how toxic. In general, nothing to do with me. Yeah, I may bring my story bits and pieces, for example, class exemplar A-wise, to make the video, but other than that, I may make a video to let everybody know in Singapore, especially. Yeah. No. Come on, no one triggered me. It makes me feel good, and I thank you for letting me share, and I thank you for those of you, Alex yourself, probably Dust Devil, those of you who are still around. I thank you for listening, because it is something that is truly hard to just talk about. You know, it's very personal and heartbreaking. If I were to make a video about this, I don't think it's possible. I will not do it. But I will definitely make a video, right, to let all potential believers of a certain faith, to let them know that the I'm not an evangelism or what, yeah, but I feel obligated within me to inform the public that be wise of the organization or the faith of an organization that you choose to go to. If they were to so-called tell you, you can do whatever you want, man, God will still love you. Yeah, go rape this motherfucker, go kill this motherfucker, right? Yeah, abuse your children, God will still. No, this is the actual truth. But I think their intention was bad. The intention is to just, how to say, suck you in and make you feel good, so that probably you would donate more to the organization. You know what I'm saying? They will not tell you the truth, because people who are evil praise on the fact that there are people who are emotionally weak and urgently in need of a strong belief to believe in, immediate comfort. Everything is bad people prey on these sort of things. Why there's this thing, very commonly thing called love scam. Please watch Dr. Phil, yeah? I fucking love Dr. Phil. So yeah, I hope you guys can relate. I for one was once upon a time of a victim. Google the truth. Okay, I mean, be careful of the website that you Google as well. I say be open mind and spread out your research on the internet. Okay. To sum up, right? To sum up, if we are going to ridicule or speak about religion wise only, I say look for one with good intentions and gives you respective advice accordingly that will improve your overall quality of life. Psych in all parts of your body, your soul, your spirit, and your mental health, your physical health. Encourages us to do what's right for someone else, which in turn make us a better person. You know what I mean? If their preaching is all about, oh, I know in order to get that 10% contribution from you monthly, right? I need to make you feel good every month. Yeah, every fucking single week. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. That's a fucking cult. Okay? But of course, it's also up to individual, that you and I, inclusive my biological parents, to come clean with to not be in denial and come clean with what's holding them back and make them always so unhappy, you know? My family is 100% fractured. For the last 2 weeks, we all truly have been living in this house for alone. I'm actually pretty happy though. But that's my evil side speaking, yeah. I'm happy due to the fact that, hey, good. I'm genuinely happy they are not around. I didn't even do anything physically threatening or what. I only spilled the truth. They just felt bad to come home. I mean, um, I need to get over this one. If this is something very personal, and I do not mind to share with you guys, okay? I'm still having a hard time for the longest time trying to accept that the closest people in our life, especially biologicals, right, are the ones who can really hurt us the most. I'm still trying to get on. I'm still in the process of accepting this reality, and we often take advantage, don't you think? When we have all these things right in front of us and don't practice gratitude. The gratitude, guys, is so important. So important. Gratitude for having a healthy family background. Gratitude for having this channel still, despite everything that we have gone through for the last 2.5 years. I think we've done pretty well though, don't you think? Right? The only problem, like in terms of progression of this channel wise, would be my consistency, my actual bodily health, my physical health. My physical health haven't been at, at my best lately. I'm trying. Please believe me. I made 2 rounds of freaking Chinese tonic herbal soup, guys. And I do feel better. Do feel better. Unfortunately, BB just recovered. Yeah. I'm so glad she just recovered from a whole 36 hours of diarrhea, watery diarrhea, and fasting. And I made her favorite today. Simply just potatoes with this chicken breast and a sprinkle of potato seaweed powder. It's actually crushed. It's actually crushed potato seaweed flavor, and I crushed the potato chips up into like a powder kind of a flavor because she loves it. So yeah, I sprinkle over her boiled potato because that's her usual meal, and I actually Google some home remedies, and she not having diarrhea anymore. She's not puking anymore. I'm just so grateful. She's really fucking tired. Yeah, she's really very tired, guys. Um, so where was I? Yeah, so this is my personal confession to you guys. The one thing that I still not student in learning is to learn and accept that what has happened, and what can I do myself from now on, conduct myself in a way that the closest people in my life will be compelled to have healthy relationships with yours truly, will be motivated. That would be the ultimate goal at the end of the day for me, out of this um oh, why did Chris Watt kill his whole family, guys? Like, we can't it's all because of selfish intent. While my biological parents hurt me and said awful things and did awful things to me, it's all because of selfish intent. And they felt like it's okay because we are biologicals for some fucking reason. There's this fucked up thinking and mindset, right, within the Chinese whatever culture or certain cultures, right? Not just Chinese. That as long as we are family, oh, I'm okay to abuse you. It should be the opposite. Come on. If we are truly family, should be the opposite. So many things to talk about if we were to touch on this topic. But let's just say that now we are adults. As literal, capable adults, having different sort of skills and wisdom and knowledge, right? I would like to encourage you fellow brothers and sisters to always be a gentleman with everyone and be smart to protect yourself at the same time. Encourage two ways giving relationship. Two ways. Encourage it. Not like go all out there to do that, yeah. Not like a freaking evangelist. No, that's what I'm trying to say. But I think for one is our mindset has got to be right first. And then we practice it every single day by how we perceive things and how we practice things and how we act out accordingly to our mindset and beliefs. That day after I went out to the went outside in the living room when they are having the cult cell group meeting, right? I revealed to the whole cell group what my mother said to me a few weeks back. Yeah, she said some really traumatic things to me. That I deserve to be sexually harassed. I deserve to be raped. Because I was the one who asked for it. What sort of mother does that? And when did I ask for it? This man outside who fucked yours truly over, what did my parents know about my story? The truth was, I helped someone. You guys want to hear the story? You guys actually heard this story before, okay? So I had a friend, associate, who entrusted me with his office keys before the dance studio, right? Then when he grew up, he's very lost. He was bought into the belief of having a lot of money will solve a lot of problems, that kind of bullshit. Then when he go to jail, right, because of a DUI, I was the only motherfucker who was there for him for the whole 1.5 years. Being his friend, supporting him, and encouraging him to do the right thing by introducing him to new, valuable, great jobs. Pay isn't that great, but to teach him what life is really truly all about. To feel that you're providing of value to people who doesn't know all these things that you have been through in his own life, you know. To kids, he became a camp instructor to high school and middle school children. He loved that job. That was my job before we started Twitch, by the way. I gave up my job so that he can do that job. Because it became really... I had my own problems. My borderline personality issues. So that back then I was still... Yes, I have the heart to help him, be his friend. But then at the same time, when he go back to his old ways, which I didn't know how to handle, my own borderline personality came out, and I own self get triggered myself, you know. But then yeah, it was a I can only hope at this point that my assistance to this past friend, you know what, I'll consider it as me returning a favor to him. Because once upon a time when I was a drug addict and 16, 17 years old, right, he entrusted me with his business office dance studio keys. When I didn't love myself enough and I was like just wearing slippers and broken t-shirt and Bermudas to go and work. And he doesn't mind. I love that about him. He was a great boss. He was a great boss. Then as I grew up, God worked in mysterious ways. It pains me to say this out loud, but this is the truth. God does work in mysterious ways in our lives. What are the chances of my this ex-boss, right, living just a couple of blocks away from your truly? So we managed to bump into each other after so long, after he grew up and had like 2 children with like 2 different girlfriends. One of the son with his one of the ex-wife, right? The ex-wife. He has only one ex-wife, I think. Yeah, he really loved that son in Malaysia. And the DUI and all that. Then he had some bad company and toxic parents. Wow, I can't help but to think that not think, yeah. don't you find that we are all relatable in some ways? Our sob stories, we all have this basis of toxic family background, abusive friends, bad influences in our lives. So anyway, my point is, I only hope that my ex-boss, I'm gonna refer him as my ex-boss now, okay? That I managed to return him the favor by being there for him for that 1 year plus, and I hope that he saw that money is not everything. Money was his problem. Having too much money in his life was his problem in the first place. They made him have a car, they made him get drunk every night at pubs and discos and bars, and that's how he got into jail in the first place. He banged down a freaking traffic light a few blocks away at this neighborhood. Money was his problem in the first place when he had money. Fame. Notoriety. In people who want to take advantage of him eyes. Yeah, he's someone of value, guys. When he has money and car, you know, or I don't know, or this being famous in Singapore in the event industry. Event and entertainment industry. He has really shitty fucked up friends, guys. Really shitty friends. Brother no. Welcome back. Everybody in channel, please welcome back. No Solace. Let's go. So, no, I don't hate him. If I did not see anything good in him, I wouldn't be even returning the favor in the first place. Because he did good in my life before, you see? So, yeah, just gotta close this chapter and have faith that our involvement in each other's life brought some value to each other, and then we can all move on to become better versions of ourselves individually. That's it. So that's all to it. I don't hate him. I don't hate his family.